Hey guys, thank you so much and welcome to Dragonmore Gaming. So we're doing Dyson Sphere and we're going to try out these energy exchangers. So just to let you guys know what I had done. So we were having power problems and we had plenty of excess oil, so I went ahead and made this this kind of equatorial thermal power line. And that's just taken all the excess oil that's coming in on the lines, right? We've mined every single crude oil seep on this planet, and I'd say most of it's coming into here. I'm going to make this the kind of the fractal facility, if you will. This is the refinery that turns everything from the oil into the hydrogen and refined oil, and then refined oil and hydrogen into the graphite and even more hydrogen, and whatever's spare and left over from the oil and the hydrogen in the oil comes over here and feeds these very, very hungry thermal power stations. So as you can see, since oil appears to be infinite, we're just using the oil first, and then if there's ever a gap in the oil, then we have refined oil and hydrogen going in there too. Alright, so now we're actually having a lot of excess power now, finally. So that's what we were looking for, because the next thing I wanted to try out is, so it's under transportation, the energy exchanger. Alright, so I built a couple of these, so I figured we'd try them out and see what's going on. Alright, let's just kind of throw it here in the middle of a power grid. Let's get better, wider power here. Actually, you know what? We got these things now. I'm super happy to try these satellites. That is some huge range. Alright, let's go. Oh, these things are cool. Can't even see it. Alright. So now that is a huge power field. Okay, love it. So that's our tier 3 power satellite substation. Alright, so we're going to take that, go to transportation. Now I thought this would be under power, but it's not. So the energy exchanger is the power conversion facility. So meaning stores excess energy into empty accumulators to make full accumulators. And accumulators are, back under power, are like the batteries, if you will. So storage facility for the energy. Now, I thought, for some reason, that if you placed them down, this is what I was trying to do, is that I would put them down, and they would sit there and charge, right? And then once they got full, I figured, now they're a full accumulator. And I actually try to disassemble it, and it comes back as a regular accumulator. So that doesn't work, so don't try that. What you're going to have to do is use this thing, I think, to make the full accumulator. So we're going to give this a try. Alright, let's... need foundation. What is there? Water here? Alright. Collides with another object. What are you colliding with? Okay. There we go.
You have built a powerful energy exchanger.
Yeah.
You can use it to quickly fill the accumulator with the surplus electricity in the grid. You can also release the electric energy stored in the full accumulator with the same speed, with a stable logistics guarantee. It can continuously supply the grid with power.
Okay. So what I take from that is that the reason it's under transportation is that this is how you move energy around. This is how you move power from planet to planet. So if you ever need power somewhere, you're basically transporting giant batteries, i.e. the accumulators. So I think what's supposed to happen, and we're going to give this, yeah, you can hook it up with the conveyor belts. So just as a little test here, so we're going to do this. We're going to just put a little storage, and we're going to put some empty accumulators in here, i.e. all the ones I have on me. And I'm going to say, hey, can you make these into full accumulators? Alright, so what is... Alright, so idle, charge, accumulator, discharge, and charge. Okay, so energy exchanger will use the surplus energy in the grid to fill accumulators into full accumulator. That's what we want. And this is like when you're receiving it. So like you go to a new planet, if you don't want to worry about solar panels or power generators, you just want to deliver batteries and that's your power. That's what this is. So energy exchanger will consume the accumulator fulls to supply power into the grid. I assume you get the empty battery back. We'll have to try that and find out too. Alright, charge. Oh, hello. Whoa, okay. Oh, that fills up quick. Alright. Alright, and then let's go ahead and put the output over here on this side. And then give me a storage over here. Same thing, but this time, whoop, sorter. Alright, so that will receive the full accumulators, I would assume. And here we go. Oh dang, they fill up quick. That's way faster than what I was trying to do. Like I said, I just put the battery down and it takes forever for it to charge just like normal. But yeah, the accumulator's like, I mean, look at this thing. This has like some focused power right here. So it's already done. Already done a bunch of these. And the reason we want the full accumulators, besides the fact that they're just batteries and they're full of power, can you actually... Wait, can you actually use these as like fuel for your mech? I mean, I don't want to, but just out of curiosity. So again, the hydrogen fuel rods are 40 megajoules at 200%, 90, and 600. All right, so deuterium still far and away better, but yeah, you can just straight up use that. Now, do you get the battery back if you put it in your fuel chamber in your mech, I wonder? We'll have to test that here too. But actually, the real reason we want these accumulators full is for this guy. So we want to do the orbit collectors. So these are the ones that we're going to put on the gas giant. So we researched the tech for the gas giant mining, and it says, yeah, you can do that. You need full accumulators. So I was like, oh, okay. Gotta figure this out. And of course we need more of the super magnetic rings, so we're gonna go find some of those while this thing does what it does. Alright, so it's gonna sit there and make full accumulators for us. Dang, we've already got 2 stacks of which we'll take with us. Alright, let's play a game. It's called Where Is My Stuff? I want super magnetic rings. Where would I go for this? Oh yeah, and I realized that you can actually just click on this stuff when you're in map mode. So you can just kind of quickly just click on things and try to find. If you're like me and you don't have like super organization and you're just like, I know I have stuff somewhere, you can kind of click around on the map view. Man, so many of these things. That's awesome. Alright, it's got to be over here somewhere. Right? Unless I don't have them coming in, which is always a possibility. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Because I know I'm making them over here. I guess I'm just not taking them to a logistics thing. Oh, here they are. Alright, so there's 50 at least. And that's enough for one of these guys. Okay. So while that's making, let's see if we can pretend like we know where more are coming in, but I don't think they are. I have them set up on my other planet. That's becoming more and more my hub. I'm treating kind of the first planet as like, yeah, this is where I get water, this is where I do research, and it's just kind of the, I call it kind of the newbie planet, where I'm just like, these are where I made factories that I didn't quite understand what I was doing, so they're just kind of all over the place and not as efficient. But eventually, they will be much more awesome on other planets. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Alright, so we'll just pretend that that is enough, because that thing will take forever to finish what it's doing. So we're not going to worry about that. Alright, so we got one, right? We made one, I think. JK, where is it? Let's sort. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so we got some energy with us. So it says it takes energy from its... Okay, so don't know what all that means, but we're orbiting a gas giant, so it's got to be around here somewhere, right? Oh, I'm in build mode. Oh no, core energy, why? Probably helps to have fuel. There we go. I should probably pick up some more hydrogen rods on the way. I'm making more of the deuterium rods, so that'll be easier later I don't have to worry about. But for now, I'm like, yeah, I guess I should grab these hydrogen ones. Now, I did confirm that you can use hydrogen fuel rods in the power thermal plants, and that they, of course, give huge amounts of power and last a long time. But obviously does consume titanium, so not an infinite resource, but, you know, could definitely be a cool idea. Alright, so we're going to go to the gas giant. Alright, automatically puts me in orbit. And so what happens if we go into the gas giant? Let's just find out. And it doesn't want me to. Come on, go in there. Alright, the game does not know how to go inside our gas giant, so it won't let me. Oh well. Oh, sail mode ends. Okay, so we're closer. Go down. Oh. Alright, that's as far down as close to the thing as I can go. Oh, is that me? Oh, that's my shadow. Cool. Alright, well, it's time. Let us do what we came here to do. So this is considered transport, so I guess you're... Can only be built on the equator. Interesting. So I can't just mine like a crap ton of these? Like, I bet I... Only on the equator does mean that I can have multiple though, right? Alright, let's see how far away is the equator. Whoa. Alright. Equator? Still not there. Dang. Quite the equator. Alright, moving on. And let's try here. Come on. Stop consuming power and get in the atmosphere / land. So I'm gonna run out of power if I just sit there and keep doing this maneuver. There we go. I don't know, yeah, that's gonna have to change. Man, I made it all the way up here? That's not good. Alright, well, I guess I'm on cruise speed. It's being really ornery trying to, like, not get in the atmosphere to stop using sail mode. Alright. Still moving. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, how far are we now? We're getting close. Alright. Around here somewhere is the equator. Alright. It's gotta be... Can we pass it? Is that what we're doing? Aha! And there it goes. Haha.
You have built an orbital collector, which can collect the resources of this gas giant automatically. The logistics vessel will come to pick up the cargo as long as you set these resources as interstellar demand at other sites. Furthermore, to maintain the collector working, the collected resources will be transferred to energy in the first place.
Okay, so to power itself, it just will consume some of the resources it's gathered. Got it. And of course you can't, oh, you can change it to storage, but yeah, so you can't change it to demand because that would be silly. But yeah, look at that. Okay, so we're just gathering crap tons of hydrogen and deuterium because that is what my gas giant is all about, is hydrogen and deuterium. Okay. Only on the equator, all right. But it does need more ships, right? Do we need, oh, I can't place ships in here? Okay, so the ships have to come here automatically if I'm demanding it elsewhere, which I think I'm demanding deuterium. Actually, I don't know if I'm demanding deuterium. I think I'm supplying it from another place, from another planet that's making deuterium in those particle and fractal things, so. Oh, but the hydrogen is in demand, so ships are coming to pick that up. Okay. Well, that's good enough. So I cannot load, even though it takes kind of like, it takes a whole interstellar logistics system to make one of these, so you can even see the docks for it. where the ships come in, of course, but you can't give it its own ships. Okay. Well, good to know. But that's what we're going to use these full accumulators for, and now I got to get more of the super magnetic rings and make even more of these and build them all along the equator. And then that way I'll be collecting crap tons of this, hydrogen and deuterium, and then the ships will come and pick it up. That's awesome. And I got the upgrade, as you can see, so the logistics transports can carry 500 at a time now, so awesome. Alright. Alright, well, time to go do some more of that then. Alright, so we're going to show you. So, I don't know if it's just that we haven't collected much at all of deuterium yet, because, yeah, we don't produce much in these little things. Yep, there goes the hydrogen. And here comes the logistics vessels. Alright, we're going to hang out and watch the logistics vessel coming in to the orbital gas miner. This will be fun. Alright, where are you, logistics vessel? Or was he doing something else? Oh, is this why you're here? Oh yeah, he's getting real close. There he goes. And away. Yep, and there goes the hydrogen. Okay. So we just gotta get even more of these. And that'll be awesome. Alright, so we need to go to 4. No, JK3. Alright. So there's gotta be a better way than I'm doing this to navigate. Alright. 3 is way over there on the other side of the sun. Sun. There it is. And away. Okay. Alright, I'm sure we'll get there quick. But alright. And do we have power? Alright, it probably helps to keep putting power rods in here. And I'm going to have to start switching to deuterium full time, because using the hydrogen it just does not fill me that fast anymore with all these upgrades that I can hold. Gosh. I can hold a crap ton of energy now. Okay. Alright, so you guys will be able to see the changes I made here. I just passed the hydrogen. That same guy that just picked it up. And land. That's a landing right there. Yeah, look at that. So this planet I've actually like done a bit more organization, right? So you can see the orange lights, right? That represents the tier 1 belts. So this is kind of the old factory area where I first started. And just started making just basic stuff. But I redid the titanium smelting area, I redid the silicon smelting area, added a lot of these Dyson fragments, because we're going to have to start doing that soon. Okay, yeah, and there is a particle accelerator. Accelerators. Okay. Right, yeah. Alright, so good news. We're like full up on deuterium. Which means we can actually make more of these fuel rods if we really wanted. Dang. Okay, so we have deuterium. What do we use it for? That's the question. Because now we have an orbital collector that's actually making deuterium, so we need an interstellar demand for it. And you can see this is where I've made a whole bunch of it. And I have, if you see, I have disconnected the fractals. It's a little silly waiting for them to like try to figure out how to make deuterium. And I'm just using crap tons of the particle colliders colliders is what they're that's actually making the deuterium now. Okay, so what do we do with deuterium? That's what we want, the strange matter. Okay, how do I make strange matter? Also in a particle collider. Well, crap. I need to make more of those. Alright. And the great part about these deuterium rods too is that these are even better source of fuel too if you put these in these fusion reactors, which I'm actually overpower on this planet, so another fix to do with power. Okay, well, good. All right, well, I think we figured it out. So we'll have to come back and use the deuterium for something. So we're gonna make some more of those, and by those I mean particle colliders, so we can make strange matter. All right, guys, I think that'll do it for this one. So we'll start working on that, get that automation rolling. So, guys, thanks so much for watching. Stay awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.